everybody, thank you for joining me today. So on today's video I'm going to be using the 6x6 paper pad from the October kit from Scrapbooking with Me. And this is the sketch that we're going to be using. We're using Photoplay's Fall Breeze. And I will have a link to this sketch down below because the measurements are on the website. So I figure that'll be the easiest way for you guys to get to it. I will tell you the base of the card is, well, the card is an A2 size card. So it's 5.5 by 4.25. And I've taken my base paper and I've cut it at 4 by 5.25, and I'm attaching it to my mat, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So that's my base. When you go to the website, though, they attach everything straight to the card base, which you can. You don't have to do a pattern paper with the base. I just think it adds just a little bit more something to it. It doesn't look as plain to me. So here, this particular strip is actually going to be the pattern paper itself is 1 3/4 by 5 inch, and then I'm attaching it to a mat that is 1 7/8 by 5 1/8. Now, using the mat, it does make this take up a little bit more space, but at the end, I really wasn't mad about it. It works itself out as far as I'm concerned. So I'm just laying things out, trying to see which way that I want to do this. If I wanted to make it more of a top fold, I was trying to use, because on the image that you saw, there was 4 different versions of kind of like the same sketch. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to attach our small piece here, which I use glitter paper. This is not in the 6x6 pad. This is from my stash. And this size is 2 inches by 4 1/4, and the mat is 1/8 of an inch bigger, so 2 1/8 by 4 3/8. And then I just put some foam on the back of my sentiment piece, and I'm going to attach it here right in the center. And then I'm going to take a small little piece of Swiffer cloth. I cut it to smaller pieces, especially when I'm down to like the last one, because I just need it to, last. But it does pick up any glitter particles. So if you're someone who just cannot stand glitter but you want to use it, I would get you some Swiffer cloths for your craft room. Okay, so here are our 4 designs. Now to finish it off, I decided that I wanted to use some enamel dots. So I just went to my stash and found what I had left over. And this one is actually kind of in fall colors. So I'm going to go ahead and attach 3 to each of the pages. And I want to say this one is from Echo Park. Yeah, this was an Echo Park enamel dot. It was Fall is in the Air. So it wound up going really well with this paper collection. I do wind up using the blue that's on here. It's almost like a greeny blue, but I think it still worked with this paper collection. And we're just doing 3 dots. Some I'm doing at the top, some along the bottom. On this one, I'm using the orange color so that it stands out and, pops off the page. So you can see them there. And I always put down a little bit of art glitter glue with the enamel dots, only because it gives me a little bit of time to make sure that they're all straight, but I also didn't feel like they're secure once they dry. That the glitter glue gives it a little bit extra holding. And then the last one here, I believe I used the lighter yellow. Hold on 1 second. And I'm using very little dots of the glue. And then at this point, I'm just trying to grab them off and get it onto the spot. The littlest uh, enamel dot is sometimes the most difficult, but otherwise I'm able to get them on and then kind of move them around until they're placed where I want them. And the best part about the art glitter glue is it dries clear, so if a little bit comes out, it's still okay. So here are our 4 cards, and we're gonna have some close-ups, and you can see I did the fishtail banner on one end, and you know, I think this one is a nice, easy pattern that you can switch it up, turn it on its side, leave it vertical, and it works either way. You can even add, like a die cut stamped piece. That's what I did on that one previous. So you really have a lot of options with this. So thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, I'll have links to the Pinterest where I found the sketch, and I also have links to scrapbookingwithme.com. And if this collection is available, I will link to that as well. Otherwise, it's sold out. Thanks, you guys, and I hope you have a great weekend.